Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tar calmly anticipates.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike.
Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, that's been intercepted.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's onside. He's cut it out. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. Seedorf. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's lost his man here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Owen. Davids deals with that comfortably. He's got the shot away! Goal! Besiktas! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eto'o has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Seedorf. And here's Eto'o. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal! Oh, that is very close.
Lamine Yamal brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
This is promising. He's found a way through. And Owen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw-in. The referee has given a corner. And there's the shot! And one more try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nedved Very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Now it's Owen. Seedorf. The Netherlands upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Seedorf. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he cuts out the supply. Kagawa. Besiktas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread neatly. Nedved. Mateus. Seedorf. It's Kagawa. Kagawa powering forward here. Now it's Hullet. It's a sweet ball, that. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Eto'o. Oh, this is a great position. Seedorf does really well. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Besiktas go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chance to finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Kagawa plays it short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's Park Ji-sung. Hullet. Adams cuts it out. That is very well defended. And here's Eto'o. Kagawa. Kagawa! Now who's... And Park Ji-sung! He's got away with one there. The Netherlands have their third corner. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Eto. That's a good ball out wide. He is starved of space and time. Now it's Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Decent hit! And it's come back out to him. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe the...
And a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 26, targets. Coming on the field.
Barella
Number 23.
pinches it off him. He's under a lot of pressure there, and he's had it nicked away.
Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. He's looking to set free a runner. That is a brilliant interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Seedorf. Hits one! This time surely! Seedorf, and here's Vieri. Vieri! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
The Netherlands are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Now it's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. Nicked it back promptly. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Owen. Owen finds himself offside. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a delicate ball. It's Vieri! Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So is this the start of a comeback? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vieri, chance! And he hits the net. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given.
I think it's time.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he's been caught on it. Great hit! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Besiktas blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Barella. Gets his pass away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well timed, excellent interception. Searching ball that into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barella. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Owen, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Full it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of...
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho, he's onside. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Back into the middle. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Jordi Alba, he gets big, and it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! It was a great header, the invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And yes, it's him again! Argentina find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier.
In he goes again! Ronaldinho. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. He's through here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Jordi Alba. Jordi has it! He has done it! And they are pulling clear here. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. There's the shot! That has not gone well. And it's Zanetti. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Zanetti. Oh, the shot could be on here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Lahm. Nesta cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's gone forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass is just off target. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's a good ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira. Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bit too much weight on the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Owen. And here's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot goal! Eto'o is herring after that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he has been fouled there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, red, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Zanetti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nedved. Davids. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because
It's Eto'o! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram does really well there, he is strong. Oh, well played. Eto'o. Eto'o! And it's Nedved. Always onto this. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Eto'o. He's through here. Nedved. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good read, needed to be. Nedved. Mateus.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that was vital. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Gerrard.
Here we go again then.
Lasciano il campo.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Skims one in. Keeper sees it all the way. Nedved. The ball's gone astray. Messi charging forward. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Zanetti gets his pass away. It'll be a throw-in. Nedved. Owen. Vieira. Nedved. Pull it. Owen has a goal! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
1953 spettatori.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shifted upfield. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another go. And the finish! Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he's there to retrieve it. Tar spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Great hit! Bale. Zanetti. Oh, played right into his path. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Nedved. Mateus. Nedved. Vieira.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Priol with a fine tackle. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nedved. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, important interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Bale! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Owen.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Tar deals with that comfortably. Sane looking to run onto it. Hullet, well read, and the danger is averted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Tar gets over and intercepts. He could be in here, and he's managed to get free. Now the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Hullet. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Sane. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kane! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. Nedved. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Mateus. Now it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Sane. Kane. He's through, now is he in? Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Platini. Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a key interception. He is through here, and the shot! Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in...
Great chance! It's a loose ball. Zico. That's headed upfield. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini. Bayern Munich. Kane! Loose ball now, and that's another chance. Davids. Now it's Nedved.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Davids. And he's had a hit. Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. Besiktas take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now
He's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sanek really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! And now they can spring out of defence. Interesting ball. He's played him through. He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zico. And he's cut it out. And it's Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Besiktas clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Besiktas leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Besiktas carrying a 1-goal lead. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hullet. Rodri wins the duel this time. Gets his pass away. Now this could be a chance. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. No way through. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. Platini. Nedved. And he welcomes it in. And it's Zico. Kane. That has been cut short. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kane. Besiktas are still that goal to the good. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, and the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
And that has put paid to that. Sané, and Sané! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sané is offering a right smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries a shot! And that has left him in a heap. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Oh, great feat, that.
And he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's got away. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you...
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Bayern Munich seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? De Gea deals with it effortlessly. And the counter is on. Kane, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Sané. Oh, great ball! Oh, shooting chance! Besiktas still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Nedved. Mateus. He's found a way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Big chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate, but technically I think he got that right and the finish was beautifully composed.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Totti.
Now it's Hullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, belts one.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Motherwell with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain... And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cruyff. Mateus, he's going for goal! Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good ball. It's Pirlo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's played him through. Mateus. Passes short and sharp. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. So we're still where we started right now. Foot in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Cruyff. Passing nice and neat. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. Nedved. Maldini does really well there. He is strong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Owen. Oh, that was vital. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, important interception. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Motherwell clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the counter is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle, Vieri. That is ended up in no man's land. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Owen. And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pirlo. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Totti. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Besiktas really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Besiktas head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he cuts out the supply, and it's Owen. Cruyff. Tar did well to stay calm there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It'll be a throw-in. Pirlo. And here's Vieri. Mateus. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. Motherwell have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Cruyff.
71,898.
So we've reached the hour mark. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but Cruyff! And he's got the shot away! Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nesta makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be...
Oh, he's been... Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 10, Messi.
He's got tall.
Number 6,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
on the field. Number 19.
That is a great pick out.
Number 23, Bellingham.
Seedorf.
Number 11, Seedorf.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rummenigge. Nicely aimed pass. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. Has a go! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vieri. Vieri!
Added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. He's in space and looking for options. Taken back almost. It's Pirlo! Quality ball. And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Araujo gets it clear. Lam did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now the ball's gone astray. Lam proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Drogba. He's under a lot of pressure there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Hullet.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very.
Hits one! Goal! Besiktas! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. KONAMi. Oh, good read.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them.
Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
That is a brilliant interception. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Araujo attempts a clearance, and he's managed to get rid. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's KONAMi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he cuts out the supply. Araujo calmly anticipates. Owen. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gently done. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lam. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Owen. Has a goal! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the pass is intercepted, and it's Nedved. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lahm. Thinks one through. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. He's in plenty of space here. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. That's Nedved. Owen. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Araujo tries to clear. Pull it. Owen, brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Besiktas sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Lahm. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things.
Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Owen finds himself offside. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he was quick to react. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved, and that could set him on his way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gnabry plays it in.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Kohler! He's done very well to get to that.
Kohler clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And no, that was never going to make it. Strong running down that left flank. Pass is just off target. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
KONAMi. Great hit! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Owen. Hullet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Drogba. Kohler! Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's KONAMi. Besiktas moments now away from seeing this one out. He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance to... Can he finish?
Substitution for Besiktas.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Owen. Number 13, Nesta. Coming on the field, number 2, Vadio. Number 10,
Deftly away.
Vieira. Number 11, Francesco Totti. Costa Curta. Substitution in progress.
Ball's gone out of play.
Has been indicated.
Araujo. Beckham. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Zanetti. There's the cross. Out of play for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the...
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, what can they make of this? That is good alertness. Bergomi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now there's a fine ball. Ruben Dias with a fine tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Totti. Musiala. Zanetti. Brilliantly cut out. Totti! Goal! Botafogo!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hullet. Bellingham. Zanetti. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior's cross. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Sane. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Big chance! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Pirlo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Zanetti. He rises! It's a loose ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Mateus. And that has left him in a heap. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. Shot could shot a goal! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Botafogo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Hullet. Owen. There's no flag. And we've reached half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Musiala. Now Pirlo. Bellingham. And here's Musiala. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Puyol. Pullet. Sané. And it's Owen. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Owen. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Quality ball. Pullet. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this.
He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Owen, and he's got the beating of his man. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And pull it! They want to be quick to recover this.
Besiktas are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach. He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Besiktas may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now the breakaway. Musiala goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Totti. Bellingham. Zanetti, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
He's not got that quite right. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great hit! He has done it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, And he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter.
There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. And he's certainly onside here. That is a brilliant interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no joy this time. Sané! Sané! Cleared without complication. Oh, that was vital. Musiala. Bellingham. Totti has found the net here, of course. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well cut out, no margin. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! A a finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And they can counter here. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bale. And now the breakaway. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. First quarter of an hour gone. That is good alertness. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hullet. And he's picked out the run. And he's lost. Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. He's had a shot! Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Ah, that's a fine interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hullet. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Zanetti.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kola! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he's found him in space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This their second corner of the game. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed.
It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boca Juniors have their third corner. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's intervened well there. And here's Bale. He's looking to set free a runner. Mateus. Backward it goes. Kola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, just skips past his man. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. Oh, super find. Hits one! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. He's had it! Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Owen, and the finish! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. What? There's the whistle for half-time. Besiktas come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Second period then underway. Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. Collier. Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Besiktas take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
That's a shade optimistic. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Nedved. Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is just off target. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved, gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Basten. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Besiktas. Gullit. Number 6. Nedved. Owen. Coming on the field. Number 19. Sane. Number
That's
8.
a lovely, neat pass.
Number 21. Chiesa. Substitution in progress.
Interesting ball. And smartly reclaimed. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Good read, needed to be.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most well.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Boca Juniors! Back where they want to be. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Boca Juniors go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looks to clip it forward. Gets into some space. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vieri was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
They're up to 5 corners now. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Besiktas have it back and can go again. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Zanetti. Time added on, 4 minutes. Thuram.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mateus cuts it out. Davids. He's through here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Referee looks at his watch.